One of the good things about Skyrim, as you probably read in any of the previews, is that you can marry people. Now, the code I'm typing into the console here adds an NPC to the marryable faction.
Has appointed me to be your housecarl.
I didn't do it right there, so I have to click on Lydia and then add it to the faction. The next time I go in, there we go, I've got the Amulet of Mara. I have, and you can marry Lydia, something that is people have been clamouring for because she's in the list of marryable NPCs, but she's not actually there. So here we are. You got to go and talk to the priest, and then don't want to miss your own wedding. Yes, and then here we are in the. Try and sneak about, and you automatically get taken over and go to the front, and you start getting married. Now, you can't just marry anybody. You have to marry someone with a good disposition towards you, which means that enemies are out, and most random NPCs can't, because basically anyone you can complete a quest for should be marryable, because their disposition will increase with you. I haven't found the console command to allow you to increase people's disposition. I have hunted the wiki and I cannot find. I found a list of values, but none that will allow you to increase disposition. So you're limited to anyone you can complete a quest for, which to be honest is quite a lot. I've tried it with Legate Ricky in Solitude, but no matter how many quests I completed, it wouldn't let me. But maybe I have to complete the whole Empire quest to get that. So I tell her to stay in Whiterun, and then, yep, we're in Whiterun. Here's Lydia, and this is the best bit. She's there, and she gives me money.
This is your share, love.
I can sell stuff to her.
Here, this is fresh.
She gives me food.
I'll have trinkets,
again, she's a vendor,
that sort of thing.
And not only that, I can still have her as a companion.
Odds and ends.
If the menu system lets me.
Lead the way.
And when she's a companion, and she's following me now.
Still here.
She's still a vendor. So she's got like so long as you've got enough gold, you can just keep selling her all the cheap tat you pick up on the way. So it's like a carry-all. Now, the next person I tried to marry was one who
Let's get going then.
spurns all men, a real man-hater. Yes.
No idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind.
No, but cheat codes will.
All that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
You'd be surprised how much work it is selling
vegetables every day.
It's not all standing around and chatting.
Welcome.
But incidentally, I'm using cheats here. I've not saved this. This is not. I'm going to get continue from this, so I'm just blowing money on anything.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is... What did you just say? All I heard was a...
Tried to persuade him.
Well,
didn't want to beat him up because that's too long. So I just paid him off.
I won't trouble sweet Carlotta again. This is a local favorite and
door.
one of the first songs I ever...
Foolish old woman. You know nothing.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall, so
and when we next talk to her and complete the quest,
I thank the gods.
and then you've got the option to marry her.
Well, yes. Why wouldn't I be?
Because you're a man-hater.
Interested in me?
La-di-da-di-da. And after the ceremony, that's Lydia staying in the small bedroom. And here she is. And look, the kid's in the corner. But this only has 2 beds. A single bed and a double bed. And Lydia uses the single bed. That child is going to sleep on a bench. Who's your daddy?
I work
Who's
with my
your
mother.
daddy?
Sell fruits and
Who's your
vegetables.
daddy?
It's fun
I'm
most
your
days,
daddy.
but hard work.
Go sleep on a bench. Also, I married another person.
I am your sword
Goody.
and your shield.
The Jarl!
You
And he
have
loves
quite
my
a
house. He gives me money.
Think
He's
you're
still a
setting up
quest
a small
NPC.
store here.
I don't know if this
In
would
the
break
old
the
town.
rest of...
In the
it might
very
break the rest
oldest
of
tales.
the main chain,
Back
because
from
he
when
is quite
this
involved in that.
wolf made the big
But
gold.
I'm
Here, love.
not
This
tempted
is
to
your
try.
share.
Now, I did try and marry some other people, but I just couldn't get the disposition up high enough.
Wouldn't want
So
you
it is all
going
down
into
to
a fight on
disposition,
an
then
empty
you can
stomach.
just add them to the faction and go marry them.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
So that has been cheating at marrying in Skyrim, including how to get Lydia to marry you, since everybody seems to want that.
Bye, love.
Weird. Now, I'm going to do some more videos on Skyrim. They're not going to be let's plays of the whole thing, because that would be boring. No one wants to see me running around the dungeon looting stuff. I'm going to be doing some of the main quest lines, not the main quest line, but things like the Thieves Guild and some of the more interesting dungeons I will go through and do videos of those. See you soon.